Hello, everyone. Hello, Mr. Bill. Welcome, everybody. Someone on sound, Astrobate. I have my highly volatile beer here. Pouring the beer. Alright. Ready to get started? Simul stream, everybody. 25 lucky customers made up of subscribers, friends, and noobs. Cheesy noob. Did not see Cheesy Noob. Cheesy Noob was there today. Actually, we had earlier a stream for Make America Suck Again. We had an earlier stream with the team battle, and Cheesy Noob is our leading noob. Alright. Who's here? Attendance. Someone on sound. Check. Astrobate. Check. Jim. Check. Mr. Bob. Check. Budget Guy. Check. Noob. Check. Alright, without further ado, we're going to get this thing started. I have a tendency to kind of take too long, I think, and these simul streams have been getting later and later as I take too long to get them started. The original plan was to start at 6:30, get the simul off the ground by 6:45 at the latest. And sometimes I'm a little too lazy and it takes me a while to get her started. So, you guys know the rules. 25 players, 20 minutes, 40 seconds, extra time. Here is simul description. Budget Guy just subscribed for 5 months. Currently on a four monk streak. He has 4 monks in a row. Alright, so this is our weekly classical simul for my Twitch stream. There's a link for Twitch. No London, these are the rules. No London, no playing bullet, and no quitting in the first few moves. No joining the simul and then dropping out without playing, or you're permanently burning in hell, if there is a hell. I make simul for not be America Suck Again. If you're a U.S. citizen, first of all, I'm sorry, but also please don't forget to go vote. There's still time. Thank you for playing, everybody. Subscribe and like on YouTube. I've included the link to my YouTube channel. And, yeah, that guy was crazy. I didn't check his games. But, I mean, it was highly suspicious to have... What did he have? 60 points? Like, far more than Pop G. And he was supposed to be rated 2100. That doesn't sound right. You know, I've never even come close to a score like that. So, alright, good to keep on top of it. If you suspect someone of cheating online, you should report them. That is correct. I mean, a lot of times, like, people are playing on the same account, maybe with multiple players. You could have a 2000 player and a 2500 player sharing an account or something. Everybody's asking about the Queen's Gambit, but I don't have Netflix and I haven't seen it. Alright, we're ready to get this thing started. Don't forget we're going to do the usual rules where, not rules, but just for fun, I like to put it into Zen mode. Make sure I'm in Zen mode here before we get started. I wouldn't be in Zen mode automatically. You have to be in Zen mode in order to do that. Where is my preference? Preference for blondes. Alright. Where is our preference? As you know, I have Amazon Prime, but no Netflix. Where is Zen mode? Zen mode, there it is. Zen mode, yes. Alright. Can we go back now? I can just click Z, right? Z is what I've been using, like just pressing the Z key on the board. Alright, we're ready to get started. Respectable Master Paschall, yeah. Best player from South Jersey ever. I'm actually... That was a controversy when I moved to New England, and I won the Massachusetts State Championship in 1994. I had been living in Massachusetts for like 2 years already, full time. But they didn't want to there were people who were fighting against letting me claim I was a Massachusetts state champion because I was originally from New Jersey. But I was a full-time resident. All right, yeah. But I've heard a lot of chess people excited about the that's an old book though. Right? That's an older, maybe like you should read the book, The Queen's Gambit. Like most movies. Uncle Potatoes, a count as banned? That's interesting. I didn't remember actually reporting that guy. I don't think I actually felt confident in my surety that he was cheating enough to file an official report against that guy. But I did find him very, very suspicious. But that was months ago. Mr. Slowhand just donated 3 tier 1 subs to the community. He's gifted a total of 278 in the channel. By far the record holder. Thank you, man. Mr. Slow, he also enjoys the Zen mode. Try to guess whose openings are who. A heavy-handed feminist message. Bob likes those. Actually, Bob doesn't seem to like that. That's what hurt Bob about Borat. Anyway, very nice. It's funny that Borat reminds me of this grandmaster who lives in Texas from a former Soviet republic. But anyway, he's like a living Borat. Slow hand grind, thank you for your donations. Political messaging. Alright, no, seriously, if you're American, vote. But other than that, that's my only political message. I'm not going to be partisan. I believe in democracy. And everywhere I go, autocracy is taking over. So I just want to say that, if you have democracy, then you should cherish it. If you don't, then you're already screwed. But anyway. Alright, guys, we're going to get started here. So, Simul start. We have usually about 3 hours for the Simul. Alright, we've got 7 minutes till start time. If you have a beer, cherish it. I have a kind of light beer I've been getting into. Alright, Akshub is the subscriber. Yevgeny, back. He's back. Legion. Meritus Sakura, I don't know, he's not a subscriber. Mr. Slow, man, I got sudden wrist pain. What's up with sudden wrist pain? Carpal tunnel. Astrobate. Knowledge Papa with an insane performance, by the way, today. Edward L. Rick, great to have you back. Cheers, everybody. So, Goodmore is a subscriber. Giacchino, I'm sorry, but I pronounced it wrong. Gioacchino. Not my strength. Pronouncing anything but Hungarian and American names. Alright, Mr. Bob. G. We'll just call him G. Jim. Mirta Sucker. Are you a subscriber? Do you want to be? Mr. Slow just donated 2 more gift subs. What thing with white? What are you talking about? Synced them up. Just got somebody in by accident. I'm going to take you out. Bradin K. Tari, I'm going to withdraw you temporarily there. You were accidentally put in. Sorry for the roughing you up there. Synced them up. Alright, Mr. Slow. Someone on sound is in. Cheesy Noob. Chef Masta may or may not be a subscriber. Usually is. Imre usually is. First round of picks goes to the subscribers. That sounds like great username. Yeah, I didn't want to say it out loud. BM13 was German, though. I don't think so. Jim knows all the Americanisms. Bob Lee Swagger, not a subscriber. All right, so who else did I miss that's a subscriber? How many we have? From Astrobate on down, they're at least they're in alphabetical order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14 so far. You're like that friend of mine. Wow, Mr. Slow went crazy. He's donated 10 gift subs now. Chess Melissa, Bernie, Xander, Pop G91. Pop G91 is here? Elephant Bush. Pop G91, what are you doing out there? Alright, Pop G guest Grandmaster visiting the stream. Pop G also streams. Haven't seen him on lately. But we welcome the Pop G as a subscriber. Credible Blitz player and Bullet Master. Ayesta also subscribed, I think. Morales. I don't want Pop G in the Simul, I'm sorry. Even Schieberspieler was bad enough. Ruslan. I can't even handle like strong FIDE masters, let alone players who are stronger than me. No thanks. Maybe if he was like blindfolded, we'd let him in. We'll let the blindfolded Pop G play. Alright, what else we got? The reverse blindfold Simul. Link. Copy. Are anybody who got subscribed interested? Is anybody who just got a gift sub in the list interested in playing in the Simul? Anybody? Manimal. That was a TV show that I never saw. It just sounded so stupid. Classic 80s TV show, Manimal. For the most classic 80s TV show name. Alright. Oh, you're LePon James, you got a gift sub? Cool. It's not linked yet? Yeah, it's linked. Jonas is in. Alright. Let me know if you're a subscriber, guys. And I'm going to throw in a few extras who are non-subscribers if we have room. 3, 4, 5. Ruslan is 10. We have 19 so far. Room for 6 more. Anybody else a subscriber that wants to play? Let me know your name on lichess. I got 19, Mad Ramos. But maybe that was before I clicked the last one. Yeah, you got 19 too. If I'm up or down, you know, if I have like one extra or something, it's not a problem. But if I start approaching like 30 players, I'll start getting in Bruta. My name is Jonas. Your username isn't Jonas? It's Lepon? No way. Are you serious? I put in somebody named Jonas? What is the chance? What's the chance of someone named Jonas just being out there? It's a Weezer song. I mean, my name is Jonas. Remember that? Alright, you're Lepon. LeBron. Anyway, you get credit for a cool play on words. Move 11. Move 11 should be in the Simul. Alright. Big supporter of the Simul. The Simul. So we got time to start. Wow, Neubauer is a good chess player too. So he's a Tetris champion. Interesting. Neubauer. I guess it's a common name. Common like German, Austrian name. Alright. Slovakian. I am Neubauer. So what are we doing? Take those guys who are lichess patrons. Bob Sack. What do we got? 22? Mirta Sacker. A former subscriber. Now I must be close to 25. It's driving me crazy that you can't tell how many players are in. It's ridiculous. I have to manually count them. 21. Let me know if somebody gets knocked out, because that seems to happen all the time. Who else got a gift sub? Rebel Chest 2? Oh, a respectable Ultra player. Okay, that's what we need in the Simul. I need some Ultra players. World Loser? Didn't get him. See, my name is Luca, and I live on the 2nd floor. I can't remember the Weezer song with Jonas. It wasn't. That was a classic 1995 Weezer song. How are there 46 in chat but 22 in the Simul? Actually, they're like completely different things. Just watchers don't necessarily have to play. Yeah, Nerd Rock. I'm big on Nerd Rock. Or at least back in the day. Math Rock. So what do we got? Yeah. Weezer had a very original sound. There you can see, oh, you look under start now and it shows you. I thought that just happened at the end. So we can actually see the start button before the end and know that's perfect. Now we know how it works. Or we got room for 3 more. 3 more. Let's let Jonas in anyway. Just because his name is Jonas and we like Weezer. That's 23. Manimal. That's too strong. Too many strong players. I'm going to get destroyed here. Did we ever play Varvar before? Takeback is here. He's always late. It's like 4:48 and Takeback's joining the Simul. We need someone lower rated, guys, to keep this sort of watered down a little bit. There's a 1400. Of course, lower rated players are more likely to drop out, and he's Ukrainian, which makes him even scarier. But he disappeared. There are no bad players in Ukraine. Andy D28. Not enough games. Dark Core. 1596. He does have some classical games. Not a lot of games, though. Could drop out. Yanni Toots. What do we got? You want to let him in? Alright, Bob, I'm trusting you on this. 24. Someone fell out. Who fell out of the group? Who fell out? Tell me who fell out. We only have 24. I thought we should have 25 by now. Last call. I'm going to pick someone at random. Amantis. Alright, I like that. Polite. Yes. Alright, we got 25. Let's start. Bang. Z mode. Alright, Z mode. I didn't look. Bob just gifted a tier 1 sub to Janituts. We'll call it Janituts. We're using Hungarian pronunciation today. Alright. I'm sorry for those of you who didn't make it. We'll just do this in a very systematic way. We like move from the left and go across laterally. Where was I? I was around the English. Then I lose my place. We were playing like Scandinavian. Now we'll go, it's like a typewriter. We go back to the right hand side. G3, knight f3, e4. I was on the king pawn opening, so now I don't know what to do. We do try to play different stuff. Yeah, it's more European than anything. Of course, Americans would say Janny. That's a hard thing about getting used to living here in Europe. But I had a friend named Jan, and everyone used to call him Jan. That was kind of embarrassing. When you have a personal friend, male friend who people call them Jan, They're like tormented for life by that. All right. They always like would think he was a woman. Like you get like a cold caller on the telephone and they say your name is Jan. So what are we doing? Handsome and strong. I don't know about that, Bob. Maybe at one time. 56 viewers. Pop G mystery. He was here watching. But he's shy. Someone on sound? I'm still working on my way across on the typewriter. Carol Khan, I forgot. I have the feeling someone on sound will be black against d4 today. You don't have to be watching to get a gift sub. Wait, Bob, let me understand this. You have to be... Don't you? What do you mean? You don't have to be watching to get a gift sub. How would that work? Like, you would have to be... You don't have to, like, physically be at the computer. What are you trying to say? Following. Oh. You just have to be a follower? What do you mean? So, that doesn't seem right. I have, like, 6,000 followers. Or something. I don't know how many thousand of followers. You're telling me, like, that's not how it works. You think so? I mean, I don't know, man. That seems weird to me. The London system sucks. It's ruining chess. It's dumbing chess down. Chess. The bias toward people are actively watching. Yeah, maybe it's like a Democratic Republican election poll. 75% of the poll is correlated with direct polling numbers, but like 25 is demographics. It must be something like that, you know? Because it's way more oftentimes it's someone who's physically in the stream than not, it seems like. Maybe that's just my impression. Yeah, we decided to kick the London out because it's no longer going to be in the EU. Because of we kicked out the London system because of Brexit. I guess Gada thinks he's like the be all and end all of the London system. Because he's one of the people who sort of helped to popularize it in the last, say, 15 years. But honestly, you know, Gada used to play the Tory attack all the time. When he came to the United States, you know, he's not that different age-wise. He wasn't always playing the London. He's as much a follower of fashion as anyone else. What's up? So, Schieberspieler's here. Hey. Schieberspieler, were you smurfing on another team today? Or Gabik showed up for our team a little bit. Of course, I mean, the Tory and the London are related, so it's very easy for Gada, who grew up playing the Tory attack. They're basically like two openings in the same family that are extremely closely related. It's like switching from, I don't know, you know, the Slav to the semi-Slav or something. I mean, it's really not a big deal. Fourth place wasn't bad. Today at 6 teams, it was a strong streamer battle. I was okay with that. This said he furnished an apartment with the London system. Give me a break. Playing against it, maybe. Are you kidding me? Yasser is like a huge English opening expert. He's far too interesting a player to have played the London system seriously. Yasser is a solid player, but he's not boring, you know? He has a very sophisticated positional style. But he could probably play London. He probably played the London on occasion. But he's too interesting. He's more than a simple technician. Like Kamsky is like that stylistically, and he's always been not that interested in opening theory. Kind of like a early, in a way, you know, you could kind of say Kamsky was a little bit like a, he was almost like an early Carlsen in a way. Tough, quick, you know, practical, without a lot of opening knowledge, but he could play for 7 hours without getting tired and just grind people down. We got another Nimzovich. I tried it. Kamsky has a Karpovian style. Yeah, I mean, maybe more. Yeah. It's funny when you think about the fact that they played a match. I wouldn't have said that as much back then. Again, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, as he gets older, Kamsky gets less interesting. I'm not. I don't know. It's funny. I think I like Gata, but I'm not that excited by his play. Though he sometimes played interesting stuff too. You never know what you're gonna get. He might play the Dutch or like a sharp e4 with white. He mixes it up. Bob, what are you talking about? Was their name Tom? Not enough strong players named Tom. Oh, that's a real thing? I thought this was like some fake news that Bob made up. You could cheat and get your peeping turn on at the same time, Bob. Perfect. Oh, it's coming from what? Very reliable sources. What country did this incident happen in? Bishop g4. So he caught her, but he went to jail? Is that what you're trying to say? Reverse Trompowski. But it was worth it to prove a point. Got another Schliemann. You're pretty sure that I saw you accepted me? Oh, you're the one that got dropped out of yesterday. We had some issue with one player going from 25 to 24. Is that the second time that's happened with Ayeste? No, I'm sorry, Ayeste. I tried to let everyone know. This is probably Jim. The Jimster. So it was a legit story, huh? I mean, that kind of thing's going to happen more and more, obviously. I don't know what this is. Weird opening by black there. The temptation to cheat, I guess, is pretty strong. Maybe there's more than one. Checking game health. Brought to you by Someone on Sound. Gotta play something other than just the Nimzo, I guess. The Benoni. Siding with the peeper over the cheater. Well, he had good intentions, right? Why wouldn't they? It's the thought that counts, Bob. He didn't intend to be a peep. It wasn't about, you know, perverse ideology. He was just convinced that his opponent was cheating, right? Now, if he discovered it accidentally, that would be a different story, you know? It's just his lucky day. Okay, this is weird. So I played c4, black took, and now we've got a queen's gambit accepted style situation. He had made a video. What? Queens. What is this? Bishop d3. What is this? Is that Jim? Would Jim play bishop d3? Oh, the peeper was a woman. Well, this is equal rights. Doesn't make a difference, Bob. It shouldn't be any different. I know that it would seem worse to most people, but that's being old-fashioned. Well, it would be hard to get into the women's bathroom if you were a man, I guess. Hopefully. But I mean, I think, you know, we've all accidentally walked into a bathroom of the opposite sex at least once in our lives. I always do that in like hotels. You know, they look identical and you have to go really bad and you're sort of like, raise your hand if you've done that. Like at least just walked in the doorway and realized you're in the wrong one. It's happened to everybody at least once. Or the airport / hotel. They look too like identical. The only problem arises when you don't leave immediately. Yeah, it's very awkward. Although, like, if you've had kids, there's always this problem. Like, who takes the child in the bathroom to change their diaper or whatever? That's awkward, too. Being a parent is awkward. Having crying children on the airplane and all the other parents, like, hate you. That's always awkward. Alright, knight e5 here. That looks like, speaking of awkward, losing a piece. I have to go back. This move order is a little knackered for me. Alright, Benoni it is. I got one of those. Semi-Slav. I'm glad Ayeste's not in the Simul. Could be, who else plays this? Aldisto's not in the Simul. Who plays the Semi-Slav? I'm terrified of Semi-Slav. I was just going over the Schliemann with someone today, so we'll see what I can remember. Two knights defense. Alright, now here I play bishop a6 a lot, but I'm afraid it's no problem at all, because every time I'm black with the BOGO, it's no problem at all. No, Notch Papa. I always get you guys confused, and now that you both have good scores in the team battle, I'm going to keep getting Notch Papa and no problem at all confused again. They're my two regular Hungarian viewers, aside from Schieberspieler, and I put them in the same category, although Notch Papa's higher rated. They both had great performances today. Thanks for playing, guys. Queen d2. Strange Catalan. When you're strange. I never really liked the doors. We're all over the map today. Is this Asterbait again? Oh no. Asterbait, is this you trying to be tricky or is this someone else? I'm supposed to be guessing people's moves. Is that my current position? Could Astrobate have played a d4 c5 move order? What do you guys think? Yeah, what are you talking about? Bathroom privilege? What? People would abuse their bathroom privilege during finals? What? Bob, did you go to like a private Catholic school or something? Bathroom privilege? Are you talking about high school? Got a Schieberspieler fan out there with a semi-Tarash. And now a Queen E2. Okay, this move I'm not really familiar with. Well, I probably looked at it once. Well, presumably, like, you might even have to go to the bathroom even during a test, right? I mean, that's human. You know what the problem is when you're playing chess now? That's the worst. It happened to me. It happened to me with the modern time controls, right? Like, say you use up all your time and you're down to your 30-second increments. Like, you can't go to the bathroom. That happened to me in one of my tournament games this past 2 weeks ago. I realized I was sitting there, I realized, like, if I have to go to the bathroom, I'm screwed. There's nothing I can do. I just, like, lose. This thought went through my head during the game. Luckily, it wasn't really a problem. I'm not prepared to play this. Who the heck is this? Aldisto's not here. World Loser, do you play the semi-Slav? And another game I'm remembering, like last Simul, where I voluntarily retreated my bishop back to e7 in a similar position for no reason. That was really weird. I swear I did that. I wasn't really thinking. Pretty much identical position to this. I just like moved my bishop back to e7. There was no reason to do that. Only if it's going to get trapped or something. How am I playing the Queen's Gambit Declined? What the heck happened here? What did I do that for? Very rare. Sludgy playing the Queen's Gambit Declined? What? Schieberspieler is really going to be proud. We've got Semi, Tarashis, Queen's Gambit Declined. All of his favorite openings. Maybe not proud, but happy. So the English. Any games quit? Anybody quit? Someone on sound? My son was testing my mouse, trying to play video games, and he confirmed I have problems. He's got a really good gaming mouse, and he tried to use my mouse. He was like, "What's wrong with it? It's too glitchy." Do you think Schieberspieler will reach GM? I don't think he's interested in being a chess professional. If you want to ask me if he could, I would say yes. But I'm not going to make comments on whether he will or not, because I'm not sure that he wants to. But I would never discourage him. I think he has the talent. But I'm not sure, it's worth it. He should focus on his school maybe later. Like a dad talking. Don't do as I do, do as I say. This is an interesting move, Bishop G5. So now what if I play G6 anyway? Chess Smurf just donated 2 gift subs. No, 1 gift sub to the World Loser. Good choice. It was a community gift sub, but it goes to World Loser. Former moderators have a higher propensity to get gift sub. Very nice. Queen's Gambit Declined. Favorite of Hikaru Nakamura. Known for his boring openings, which hold him back. Mr. Coffee, I don't know. He's probably out in a traffic jam created by Trump supporters. Rookie A. I remember I played Anthony Sadie. He's still alive, I think. Andy Sadie. Anthony Sadie was a Fisher era player in the United States. I think I played the game with D3, E4, which sucks for white. It was D3, bishop takes C3, E4. It's been so long since I played this line, I forget my own theory. Now I can retreat my bishop because he's starting to trap it with C5. Uh-oh, so this guy was waiting to play this. Very nice. Hippopotamus. The most dangerous animal in the world. If I play H4, maybe later. Mr. Coffee, did you just arrive? Seriously? I don't know. This feels like it's probably Asterbate trying to trick me by playing D4, but he's played too fast, actually. Asterbate always goes out for a cigarette in the early part of the game. There's this, like, missing 5 minutes from his clock, so it can't be Asterbate. He would be down to, like, 17 minutes by now. I even factor in time usage to determining who's who. We got a video idea for you. Why the London system sucks. Anything with London system will probably get tons of views. Those guys, like Eric Rosen, who love clickbait, heavily rely on that. When I played soccer with Magnus Carlsen. But, yeah, an anti-London system video series is a good idea. Practical and smart. Chessmurph, thanks for subbing World Loser. He's not only a strong player, but he's a good guy. Alright, what's up? So, Queen C2. This variation. We've been here before. Many times. Many times. Aldisto's not here. This is one of his favorite setups, so like do H5. Jim, thanks for the donation. Thank you guys for supporting the stream. Every little bit counts. Get it? Little bit. Terrible. Hopeless, in fact. At my recent tournament, Grandmaster Keith Arkle was playing black in some games in the IM group, and he kept getting these like dodgy positions in that advanced Caro-Kann and struggling for like a draw at best. The Caro-Kann, I think the advance is definitely one of White's best systems. So H4, this is a neat idea, but I mean, come on now, A3? Can you really play A3? If G6, H5, maybe that makes sense, though. Yeah, this is awkward. Okay, take, G6. It's normal. So now what do we have? Fe4, Queen E2. And White is threatening what? Take pawn. Take pawn away variation. This could be Mr. Slow. Mr. Slow, of all things, I have a game against Mr. Slow in the Schliemann like months and months ago where he beat me. I thought I was fine. But it was a slightly different variation, right? Mr. Slow's been playing the English mostly too, so that's kind of a weird guess. Almost a superstitious guess by me. It's probably not Mr. Slow. But this d4 is a bit of a problem. I almost like can't defend that pawn. What? Isn't the Caro in the top level a way to get a worse position every time? It seems to be very popular, Budget Guy. Another favorite of Hikaru Nakamura and Schieberspieler. Don't ask me. I have a terrible score with the Caro Con. I like to play it. I like to try to play it. I always thought it should be okay. But it just doesn't. It's like indigestion, you know? It just doesn't work for me. I have like one win in my entire career, and it was like against the 2100 with the Caro Con. Even though I played it like 20 times. I probably have a score with black with the Caro Con lifetime. Got to be something like 10 draws. I don't know. More than 10 draws. It's probably like 12 draws, 6 losses and 1 win. I don't know. The Caro Con is awful. At least for me. I think it just doesn't work for some people's styles naturally. I'm one of those people. People person. Purple person. Yeah, we're in the variation of draw. The last time I played the Queen's Gambit Decline was against Sultan Ribley. It was like 2007, maybe later. Okay. It was probably more like 2009. Ribley surprised me, and I thought he was going to play like d4, c4, knight f3. But he like played knight c3, and I freaked out. I was like, oh my god. And luckily I played the Queen's Gambit and still drew. But I mean, it's hard when, like, a guy who's in the top 20 in the world, or even higher, formerly, still a strong player. I was so proud to hold a draw against him in an opening I don't normally play. I had planned to play it. I didn't just throw it out of thin air. I had tried to play it. I've lost a few players. I lost against Alexander Schneider once in Isle of Man, trying to play the Queen's Gambit Declined. There have been a handful of games where I played the Queen's Gambit Declined. I think I'm supposed to play knight d5 there, where I just played knight c2, but I'm not sure. I have so many games with white here, but not that much with black. Millions of games with white in my career. Schieberspieler, I don't think he's still here, but he swears by the Lasker variation, which is very good. It's like so many good variations for black, for like drawing maybe in the Queen's Gambit Decline, but winning with it is like impossible. It's impossible. It's like impossible to win for both sides. Every variation is like a draw. It would seem like. Anti-Hippo. So what do we do with Hippo? Hippos. Time to play h4. Yeah, he's not here. Now I can't remember theory. It's a traditional move. F4. Look, Asterbait. Now we're going to try to do our best. The variation of death. I always misplay this line for some reason lately. I don't know why. Rook c1. That's gotta be... Notch Papa plays like that style. Very solid. Pawn sack. Which way do I take now? Okay, if I take with the b pawn, he takes with the knight. And then how am I going to unravel? You probably have to take with the d pawn in this particular position. Tortekulver. I'm playing the semi-Tarish again. Oh my god. We have another one. No, this is a normal Tarash. I used to play this variation for black a little bit. Galyash Miklos had a game in the tournament I just played in with black. I don't know what he was doing that for. Normally he doesn't play that. Okay, h5. Normally not good in the hippo. But I guess here, because I can't put a knight on g5, it may not be that bad for black. We got a lot of players who are moving very, very quick. Very, very quick. Quick. Very, very quick guys. Actually, I sound a little bit like my friend from Romania. Bogdan Dan. When I try to talk like Borat, he sounds like Bogdan Dan. Alright, funny guy. Both. Do we want to go for it, or are we going to try to stick around in the center? We don't fear. Fear. Don't fear the center. A lot of quick players here. I mean, why is everybody so fast? What is this? Oh, what did you do? Wait. You did what? Oh, this is right. Okay. D5. Oh, let's not forget move 11's in the Simul. He's a regular. Good player. Bishop g4 right away. Did I play that once? Years ago? It's an unusual line. Playing so early. Correct. So, here. This is Mihai Suba's favorite move, Rook b1. Chess strategy. CD5, Knight d5. See, the Queen's Gambit is inherently boring for black. Got a lot of games like this. Bishop e6 is a move played by Anand. Probably black's best move, though. There's one game by Ivan Isevich with Rook b8, trying to play a Rook b1 Grunfeld with colors reversed. That's interesting as well. Alright, so we put pressure on the e5 pawn. I could even play d4 here, I suppose. What is move? d5. What is d5? This whole thing is bizarre. Like, who plays a3, the Trompowsky with a3? That doesn't seem real. But I've got an awful lot of good players that have used 0 time. It's funny too, because I played in like the streamer battle today, and everyone was horrible in the opening. It's funny, like when there's 3 minutes on the clock, everyone sucks in the opening. But when there's like more time on the clock, everybody can make all the perfect opening moves using no time. It's just strange. I don't really understand how that works. Eventually I will take. Is it too early to take there? So this is like the theoretical line, but it's supposed to suck for white. Or be like a draw at best. Correct. Now, can this transpose to a known variation? Yeah, it does. We're transposing to something, I think. Castles, knight takes e5. Remember I had a game in the late 90s in this position. The Boylston Chess Club Championship. Against a 2300 player. Can't remember what I played though. Probably would have played knight f6 or g6 makes the most sense. But like this player playing the hippo using no time at all. That was one of the rules of the Simul. No bullet. Boulette. No boulette in the Simul. One of the top 3 most important rules of Simul. You have to use your time. At least a little bit. Alright. d4. d4 take, queen takes, 95. I could play b3 maybe. Provocative. Bishop f5. So I got h3 for free. It's a strange response. Bishop g4, h3, bishop f5. I haven't played d4 yet. So that's kind of unusual. Correct. Kibbutz. It's interesting. At your school, Bob? Bob turns out to really be like an 8th grade student after pretending to be a middle-aged man for like 3 years. Everything becomes clear. God, Bob, how did you fool us for that long? That's unbelievable. Agnes Karajewski just subscribed with Prime. Thank you guys. A lot of awesome subscriptions today. Much appreciated. It must have been Biden's fault, Bob. Something to do with Pizzagate. I'm so jaded. Alright, 18 minutes left. Mainline Tarash. Castling queenside in the hippo. The new hippo. Modern hippo for the tournament player. Hippo maneuvers. Maneuver your hippo. It's not easy to maneuver hippos, as you can imagine. They're not known for their maneuvering skill. Okay, so why am I losing my mind here? This is right, right? This is correct. Correct, Bob. This is like my first time playing this line ever. Maybe I once had to play it in Blitz, but not too much. The D3 pawn needs a monitor. Telling people to vote comes off as telling them who to vote for. Telling them to vote. How dare I tell them to vote? Maybe we should rephrase it, Bob. Begging them to vote. This telling word, you know, it's so interesting, the English language. Right? Just that one little word, telling, makes everything different, you know? Telling is this active connotation of like a teacher sort of like saying, oh, you gotta vote. If we change that one little word to something a little milder, it would appear completely different. Agnes Kariuski, 200 bits. The language. I still think this is Mr. Slow. I don't know why. Because he took the pawn in another line, actually, though. I mean, if it was Mr. Slow, why wouldn't he take this pawn? In my mind, I want it to be Mr. Slow, because then my guess would be right. But I'm probably just... This is like a pipe dream. It's just someone completely else. What are we going to do? Bishop g4 comes to mind. Maybe I want to play f4, strangely. I shouldn't do that, should I? Because I'll lose the e5 square. Maybe not. It's so tempting, but it's so often I've taught people not to do this. Because we're attacking black's strong point in the position. $19.56, black's using no time. Can't be astrobate. So I don't know who anybody is. Seriously, no guesses. Though this player got to be a good player. They're up 2 minutes on the clock, using no time, playing the main line of the theory of the Benoni, best possible moves. That's disturbing. But maybe there was a mistake. Instead of castles, they could play... I'm having hallucination. I think that bishop c4 is a mistake. Could be. I'm not sure. I really want to be definitive. Move 11. Move 11 tries to play d5. But again, I'm like trying to fit people into these defined roles, like guessing who's who. Bishop h6. Black's used -1 minute for their whole game, playing the hippo with bishop h6. Strange. Bit strange, isn't it? a4. How about bishop h6? That's maybe take back. b3. An unexpected journey to the center of the earth. Could white suddenly be in trouble after b3? It is possible. Bob, you deserve to live in an authoritarian regime because you have issues with authority. It would be the perfect thing for you. Just what you deserve. I don't want to take that bishop. Now what do I do? Maybe we just grab the space? No. I don't have a clear plan here. I'm better without a clear plan. You should really stop and compare yourself to other countries, Bob. And think about how much worse it can get. I've seen it firsthand, man. Do you think I'm saying this stuff in like a vacuum? I don't have anything better. Does he have e4 there? No. d1. Very solid player here. So I'm playing like experts in the semi-Tarash, apparently. Should I grab the open file? How do I have the third move? That's Astrobate. Astrobate's playing the white side. What are you trying to do, Bob? Prove my point? Not in all cases, actually, but Queen takes d4. Okay, I'm out of book now. What is this? Queen d4. Huh. Another player playing 15 moves of theory using no time. Yeah, I don't know now. Takes. Queen takes. King f7. What's up with takes, king f7? I think I need a reason not to play takes, king f7. Knight d2. Got a lot of fast players today. Knight to d5. Wait a minute. That's a neat move. You want my bishop? You can have it. Is my queen getting trapped? I'm a little nervous about my queen's position here. That was a weird move by my opponent. This, I believe, is normal. But maybe I should play bishop e2. Masturbate. Taking 10 minutes on the first 3 moves for double cigarette breaks or something. That's weird. This is an interesting move. So this is the point. We get in bishop g4, controlling e5. Here is like a standard Scandinavian. The London system. An indirect London system. Oh boy. All right, maybe we don't want to do that necessarily. But why not? Working on tactics. No, seriously, man. If you improve your tactics, you're going to be a really good player. You're way too one-dimensional with positional play. I think I blundered. Back to c6, and I lose my pawn. Is this for real? Wait, let me understand this. All right. So, knight c6, castles, knight a5, no, queen a5. Queen a5, knight a5. Why would I play queen a5 anyway? Why didn't I just play like rook d1? Okay, I figured it couldn't hurt, but now I just like lose my d pawn. So awkward. Let's see, e5. No, rook d1. Knight takes, e5. I can play g4. I'm not sure if I want to do that necessarily. I have no guesses for like who anybody is in today's Simul. There seems to be lots of strong players who there's a lot more strong players this week than usual. I didn't really pay careful attention. You got players like Yevgeny, you know, World Loser. 4 or 5 players like that maybe not normally here, move 11. All these players who are like 2,000 strength added into the Simul over the weekly version. It looks like it's going to be really tough. G4, bishop g6, knight e5. I mean, you know, you can try it. Never seen that, and I never want to see it again. This was a strange amount of time use on knight takes d5, which is like a standard position. Standard oil. Black also used an incredible amount of time in this book position. What the heck? What am I thinking here? Bishop b4. Bishop b4, bishop b4, bishop b4. This is normal. Okay. Queen check. feel like that's take back. He plays ridiculously fast. Showed up for the Simul. Does setups with the modern defense. Queen g5 would be kind of a funny move here. Queen g5, f6, queen takes g6. Positional move. Definitely not masturbate. And whoever this is super, super fast. But they're not actually threatening anything, are they? The bishop on e7 is unprotected. Anyway, the long explanation, what I'm trying to say is I'm gonna have to stop the guessing game when I get to about an hour, because I've used far too much time humoring Bob and making friendly conversation in the stream here while getting distracted and not focusing on the task at hand. So, knight d7, little bit problematic for black here, it looks like. Right. Pawn f6, pawn g5, pawn g7. I feel like that's an actual variation. Pawn f6, pawn g5, pawn g7. Rook g8, knight e5, rook takes g7, queen h5. I think I had that game years ago against somebody. Maybe it was a different line though. I've played bishop d2 a lot here primarily, which is my own sort of innovation. What's up, Astrobate? Omelet? You spent your time building an omelet? I used to do... Can you order breakfast? Or you make your own? Breakfast delivery. I've never had breakfast delivery. Omelets are even good for dinner. Bishop d2, queen e2. Lots of endgames coming your way. The new zoo review. Okay, the plan was knight d7. I was almost greedy. Oh my god, he played d5. There is a question about where my knight is going here, and I think the answer is pretty much forced. Unless we could play e6 first, which might be worth considering. But I don't think so. Julian Hodgson must be playing white. An early fatality. Man, white is very, very much in a dangerous place here. Knight f4. Knight f4, queen e5, bishop f6. Queen f4, bishop takes b2. Queen g4, bishop takes a1. I imagine that has to be okay. I might have better though. Okay, so it's like 10 moves and we're playing the main line of the Richter-Rouser. That's a disaster. This is bringing back some memory of my game with Alexander Schneider for some reason. It's weird. So do I have f4 or not? And is it even worth playing that move for any particular reason? Feels like it's completely wrong. Just wrong, Bob. D5. Also controversial. Space. One win. The final frontier. Development, please. And another. That's crazy. We got two Suba Semitarishes. Walter Brown would be my partner if I could have a tag team chess match here. Let's see. F4, G4, G4. How about G4? G4, H4. He's got a pass pawn. G4, knight E7 takes. Is this a good move? Whoa. What just happened? Alright, I'm not really sure. Not really sure. Guys, we're gonna have to... Ooh, you didn't think you could do that. I didn't think you could do that. Oh my god. Who could this be? Four knights English with bishop e4. Surely move 11 would play. I don't understand. I think that's not sound. Alright, so the analysis was bishop f6 here. Just don't drop mate in 1. This was our point. D5, you can get it in this Scandinavian is like deadly. I also have maybe G4. Bishop D2. The pitter-patter of little raindrops. Alright, so we're winning a pawn. Pawns are good. Whoever this is like crazy with the fast moves. I mean, come on. Who is this that uses no time for any single move? How dare you? I don't want to play anybody's engines, just in case. There better not be any perfect games. Because that's not fun. I'm going to take this. Just saying. No sense in cheating in an unrated Simul. In case it's not obvious. That's sort of stupid. I would assume that everybody would realize that already. Queen on h6 looks a little dangerous. I'm going to take my chances with that. And this was a miscalculation. Obviously. Now I thought I had knight takes e7. I mean, I'm up a pawn here. What the heck? What the heck? No problem, just lose a pawn? Oh, I forgot, and someone on sound is in the Simul. And the only way to beat him is in like a drawn endgame or slightly worse. But what is this guy? The hippo player using no time. And now knight b4. What? 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 Wow. That is such a kind of weird move. Last time I played that, I think I lost. Julian Hodgson Jr. Just far too many players here with like perfect play and using no time. And also no using opening books. I think that some beginners on lichess think that that's not cheating, but if you consult the opening book, it's the same as using a computer for your game. You can only do that in correspondence chess. It's only allowed in correspondence, so please don't do that. Some noobs don't realize. Like, oh, I thought you could do that. I thought you could look at the opening explorer on lichess on your phone while you're playing. In the Simul, it's completely okay. That's allowed, isn't it? Oh, no? Oh. Here all the time I thought it was. The instant player guy. What is the point? They're trying to prove something here? Damn. Alright. The Bullet Master. Another player played a strange move. Wow. Maybe this is deeper than I thought. This is crazy. I thought I was better, but I may not have anything. Okay, now what do we do? Here I thought I had compensation. Bishop b5, take. But how much compensation? Oh, I thought I was down a pawn. I am down a pawn. Duh. I am down a pawn. This player's used no time, but that's possible, you know. I mean, it's possible. It's possible. You know, he's a 1300. But this game is believable. I played like an idiot here. I could have done that. Plausible, even. So what's the best way to play this and not lose? F3 is an interesting move. Bringing the king to the center. Yes, I'm paranoid. Who plays the queens or this Scandinavian? Well, my d-pawn's protected. Very strange allowing d5 here. Looks ridiculously dangerous for black. But this is another very weird variation. Black's used the time, though. Tarantula's turned back in the pawn, though. I get majorly good at openings. Yeah, I'm already good. I'm already getting good. Alright, guys, I can't guess anybody. Amoeboid? Who plays the Scandinavian? I have to look at the list. Who plays the Scandinavian? Budget guy? Chef Master. Alright, let's just say Chef Master. Yes! Oh, 1 for 1. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Did you see that? What Slodgy did. His intuitive knowledge and memory kicking in. The immediate 1 for 1. Amoeboid not playing. Yes. I'm really cheating, like looking at my phone. You guys know I would never do that. Dempsey Hooligan, thanks for the donation. Chef Master has played the Scandinavian before. I'm not gonna look, not looking. Sorry, I forgot the Z. So this, don't know, can't guess. It's no chance. It would just be a shot in the dark. A reasonable player. This is completely just guessing in the dark. A reasonable player who plays E4. I mean, there's a lot of new players I'm not sure about. Why don't I play the Scandinavian more against Antonio, actually? That's a good anti-Antonio opening. Why don't I play that more against you? Could this be Antonio? If I don't say Antonio now, I'm gonna, like, kill myself. It could be Jim. Could be any, like, reasonable player who I don't normally play the Scandinavian against. But I don't remember Bishop B5 check in particular. I'm gonna go with move 11. Let's guess move 11. Ah, was close. I said Antonio at first. Damn it. It was too many of you guys. It could be Jim, Morales, move 11. All right. I mean, this could be anybody. Padron Antonio, you're not playing, are you? He's in the stream. Someone on sound? World Loser. World Loser plays more D4. Legion, more D4. Dempsey Hooligan. Edward Ulrich plays like the Catalan and stuff. Mr. Slow? I guess I'll guess Mr. Slow. Sync them up. I was talking about this variation today, although I don't know this exact position. This gambit is not really a problem for black. Alright, I got one guess so far. Who plays the Queen's Gambit Accepted? I have no clue. I'm playing like the Weed Master, my friend Joe. He had a game with Eugene Martinovsky. I remember like this with white. So who could play the Queen's Gambit Accepted? Edward L. Rick, do you play Queen's Gambit Accepted? Let's go with Viktorovich. What? Somewhat Unsound is playing the Queen's Gambit Accepted? Where did that come from? Okay, it started with a weird move order, d4, d5, but we transposed. You played Bishop g4 on move 2, and we transposed the Queen's Gambit Accepted. But there's no way I could really guess that. Alright. Here I have no idea. Queen d5. Queen d5 is like, get your free development. I guess better than retreating. Oh, what? I fell for a trap. Bishop takes f2 check. A trap or trip? King f2, queen f6 check. Is this trap working for black? King f2, queen f6 check, rook f5. Bishop takes, pawn takes, queen f3. Even that variation is unclear. But what about like king f2, queen f6 check, queen f3, queen e5, bishop takes d5? My god. I feel like I have to take it. This can't be move 11. And who is this? This is just somebody random? Is this even sound? I have to sort of conserve my time. I have a feeling this is one of the new players. I don't think it's move 11. Move 11 wouldn't play this with black. Who? I discussed this variation with him. Or something similar. Why was I discussing this with move 11? I don't know who this is. Could be anybody. Cheesy noob. Praying mantis. Okay. I'm gonna take it. Always take. Okay, so opening London system. A3. Who would play that? Again, a random player. I'm just gonna have to guess someone random. Akshab. I don't know. This is cheesy new. Tricked me. You tricked me with the delayed bishop g5. Good job. This is a knowledgeable d4 player. I'm going to go with like Legion. Though it could be a lot of people. Hooligan is in the tournament. It's Berserker. Another player who I haven't played enough to really have a beat on. Bad black side of Tarash. Not a regular to my stream. I really have to move it along a little bit, guys, so I'm going to try to guess these quickly. Probably not going to get anybody. Knowledge Papa. Wow, Asterbait is playing the Tarash. You got me, man. You played something totally unexpected. Wow. Asterbait. I knew that Benoni wasn't you. They were using too much time. They weren't using enough time. I mean... Z. So who can this be? English. Move 11. Played the different line. But it's a good player. I'm going to go with World Loser on this one. Damn it. I literally played move 11 the other day, and he played 4d5 against me. So, like, how am I going to put him on bishop e4? Oh, that sucks. I knew it was a good player, but I couldn't guess which one. But I thought move 11 wouldn't be so versatile as to play, like, the other main line in the 4 knights g3 English. Just recently having played the other line against me. So I've only guessed one. My first guess is my only guess. Not gonna look. So who played this? Could this be World Loser? Damn, Mr. Slow. Mr. Slow's playing the Tarash. I don't remember if we had this before. Do we have the exact same idea where I try to be like hyper aggressive here with h4? This is a tricky player. I'm saying this is take back. It's Ruslan. The only move I was suspicious of was the recapture on h5. Take back's a bit of a stronger player, I think, than Ruslan. I mean, I don't mean any offense by telling you guys that one player is stronger than the other, but he's a little higher rated. I think, I don't know. I expected pawn takes was a more aggressive move. The time use. Tushar could be here. Good guess. We got to keep the g5 pawn protected. Whatever. That's key. This position has like completely transformed. Maybe I need to play f4 now rather than later. f4 knight g6, knight e2. I don't know, guys. Okay, so this is crazy fast guy. Crazy fast guy. Nobody that I know that's a regular here normally would play this fast. It's got to be someone new. I guess the guy with the Italian name. No, it's World Loser. I can't remember that guy's handle. World Loser's playing Bullet. Damn. I guess he has somewhere to be. He's a good player and capable of playing super fast. $40, yeah. You know what I mean? Don't have to be so exact. Take back. Of course, he used more than a minute. But I mean a minute from his initial time or whatever. Get no break from you guys. Brutal. Sorry, I didn't show who this was. Another Scandinavian? No, that's back to Chef Master. Alright, we did. This is Asterbait? No, this is another semi-Tarash. Who I don't know who it is. I don't know who it is. There's no problem at all in the Simul? No, right? I'm just gonna guess random people. I gotta hurry up. Akshab. This is Jonas. Alright. We only guessed one. That's like my worst result in a while. But Asterbait tricked me. 20 minutes. Too much time here. White has dropped a pawn and played inaccurately. There's no way you should be in a lost position and have used almost no time. That's not good. Akshab I'm going to guess again because he's seen impatient. Nope, it's late pawn James. I don't know you well enough, Akshab, to guess your game. We gotta watch. This is no problem at all. I mean, Notch Papa. This is Notch Papa. Damn it, it's Yevgeny. Wow. Capable of playing well, of course. I was sure it was Notch Papa. H4 is a very aggressive move. Almost like a defensive move, but reasonable. I have like a mental block because Notch Papa has played so many Bogo Queen's Indians against me with white that I think everyone is him. So, we've only got one guess. I gotta get out of this pin eventually. Oh, I did take back. Sorry, man. Take back playing this variation. Knight takes, queen a5. Knight takes, queen a5. Bishop takes f6, right? That's theory. Warnaki, are you in the Simul? I'm not going to guess anybody else. This is just too hard. I gotta give up on this. I don't know. I can't guess anybody. It's too hard to play, let alone guess. Defeated me. I got the first one right, and now I'm like toast. People started to play intentionally weird stuff. I'm gonna go with like budget guy. No, we did sync them up. This is Akshab, and I guessed him twice already. I already saw sync them up, didn't I? This has got to be a sound, solid player. Legion hasn't been counted yet, but he plays d4. Dempsey Hooligan. Also, don't you play d4? Or maybe both? We'll go with Hooligan. This is Giacchino. I said the Italian guy. Giacchino. I didn't guess that, obviously. Is DK guy in the Simul? Guys? He was here for our team battle, but he's not in the Simul, right? We still gotta guess Notch Papa. This could be Bob. Is Bob in the simul? Let's confirm some things. Bob, are you in the simul? Are you in the simul? Is this your game? Warnaki's not in the simul. I wish I had like a printer in my office. I'm gonna guess Bob. Damn, it's Mirk the Sacker. I'm wrong every time. Hopeless. You resigned already? Oh, you tricked me. I hope I'm not getting mated there. I'm gonna have to... Alright, this is move 11. I'm gonna have to stop guessing, guys. We're down to 45 minutes. Time's gonna start to be a problem. I can play b5, but b5 gets weak. Senor Hudson. I don't know if I can maintain b5 if I play it. He takes and goes knight a3 with triple attack. Cheesy Noob has a strange style where he prefers knights to bishops. It's sometimes difficult to play against. I guess castles. Where is his king going? I mean, he'll get destroyed if he tries to castle queenside. I think I'm just going to castle. We know who this is. We saw that. I forgot you had this check. I guess we're going to g8. For lack of a better plan. Okay, so world loser. Blitzing. Blitzed me. Gotta be careful. He's a good player. Queen d7. Now. There's a dangerous line there. Is it this? d4? No. I can't remember now. But this looks alright for me. This is where my mouse is crazy. Crazy mouse. This was Morales, right? There's always like somebody hiding. Like they won't reveal their identity. We know most of you now. Where you live. Or at least Bob does. Damn, I didn't even let go of it and I got the move. Ruslan. With the unthinkable f5. God, that's crazy. And interesting. He's used almost no time. I mean, honestly, like if you're intensely playing a bullet game, it's not a big deal. But I mean, if you think about it, with blockade, I know what Takeback said in his point that it's not that much or whatever. But I mean, dude, seriously, you know, you've got to concentrate for that long a period of time, then refocus when it's your turn. 40 seconds is like nothing, objectively. Pick off his bishop. He takes on d4. Pawn grabber. I've got d5. Is it good? It's not a big deal. Like, maybe if I play g5, then he goes knight d5. It's not so easy. Hey, Nils, I was thinking about you the other day. I don't know why. Why you popped in my memory like last week or this week. I was thinking about you. It'll come to me. I was just thinking about people that haven't been around in a while. I know that you dabble with quitting chess here and there, like we all have at some moment. Understandably. So who's this? Another good player with h3 on the third move. Man, I don't know. I gotta stop guessing. Just a couple more guesses. e4 players. Again, I don't know. h3 on the third move. Who would do that? We've got almost everyone. Who's left? I don't even know who's left. That's still in the simul. Any hints who's still in the simul that I didn't guess? Notch Papa doesn't play e4. He's very, very committed. A decent e4 player. Could Dempsey hold again? It's Imre. Totally unpredictable. Absolutely. Yeah, walking into devastating immediate loss. 97, knight g5. Do you think Edward Elric has played this before? Raise your hand. Bishop f6, knight g5. Bishop g2. Knight e6, queen, whatever. So we can play bishop f6. I don't know, man. This doesn't feel right. Asturbate's first semi-Tarash. The wrong opening for your style, man. Acer. Rook c8. I've never played the setup really with white. Okay, maybe we already did the summon on sound. Oh, man. It's a strong simul, pretty strong simul. Quite a few good players. What's up with this? D5? That's crazy. Black has used no time here. How does D5 work? Wow. Unbelievable line. Very disturbed. I mean, it could theoretically be still theory. But I didn't see anything like this when I played out this line in the past. White has like way more play than I would expect. Again, like rook, queen a7. Alright, anyway, we're going to leave Zen mode. So we know who you are. My rook is a problem. Bishop f4. Bishop d6, my rook is hanging. Wow. So I guess rook c8. I don't have a better suggestion. I'm not going to try to guess anyone anymore, so Your little games are over. Morales is brutal. Great player. Especially with white. He's like a different player with white versus black. Incredible difference. So the Scandinavian, I thought, would be a good choice. Didn't expect bishop e5 check. Certainly not for him to be well prepared for it. I haven't played this against him in years. Literally. It's like a Marazzi. The Asterbait maneuver. The other Asterbait maneuver. Usually rook a7, I call that. The Asterbait maneuver B. So I have no tactics here with bishop takes e4. Man, I missed this move. But we do have an advantage. I mean, 2 bishops pretty much for nothing. It's like an excellent position. Advantage here. I don't know. I've played this before with mixed results. I didn't think that Cheesy Noob was going to pull the trigger on that, though. I mean, it's borderline insane to castle queenside. This is clearly not happening. I could play knight h4. It actually looks kind of promising. Mate? Praying Mantis is not messing around here with the nasty threats. How do I defend? He's 1,000. He's about to annihilate me with the mating attack with queen e1 check. And I missed it. No, I didn't miss something. Okay. Well, I'm scared. I'm the first one to admit it. Alright. This is Jim. Didn't guess him. We didn't guess anybody. Only the first guess. Gotta go. This is Legion with black. I mean, I guess we have some compensation for our sacrificed pawn. Sacrificed pawn, brother. A4. I was looking at like A4. Maybe E5, actually. The takeback, I don't know what's up with takeback's time here. He's usually quick, but I guess he doesn't play E4. I'm not really sure. Usually quick. because I wasn't really reading the chat, so I hope nobody is desperately trying to get my attention about chat comments. This is a variation? I can't remember. Not normally. I don't think you're supposed to do that right away. That's weird. No, it's like bishop f6 is normal. This is unusual. What am I doing? He just has knight d5 now. I can't allow that. There is something strange about this. Queen c5. Number 4. No, it's very odd. I mean, bishop d2 is like bishop takes f6 takes f6 is universal. I've never ever seen anyone play bishop d2 after playing this position for like hundreds of times. Knight d5, maybe it's not a big deal. Alright. Yeah, I have to play rook c8 probably. Probably it's a big deal. Okay, c2's hanging. Jim found a solution. The solution. Knight takes c3, pawn takes c3. Oof, variation. I need this bishop on e4. Putting Mantis has used no time. I don't remember our previous game, but I'm concerned about this position. Bishop e4. f5 and like white resigns. That's pretty disturbing. But the whole position is disturbing. I'm getting annihilated. He's 1,000 in blitz. 900 in bullet. Ouch. And he only used 5 minutes of his initial time. That's pretty problematic. So I should just resign, right? Basically. Just resign. Aggressive game. Pretty good for 1,000 blitz player, I would say. I gotta just play blitz now. Speaking of blitz. The Nimzovichian. Oh man, knight f4, knight d7. That's scary. What is that Star Wars movie? The Mandalorian? Not into Star Wars, really. The Nimzovichian. Correct. The other move you have there is actually knight b5. But wait. This Benoni looks okay. How good is an okay Benoni? That's the question. Okay, so king f8, obviously. But I can play rook c1. We're okay. A position only like Peter Lako could love. Wait off for the draw. What about the back rank? For World Loser. I have 94 tricks. He could actually be in trouble. 94. 94, knight f3. 94, rook f1, rook f1. Queen c8 check is obvious, but how does it work? Queen c8 check, rook e8, rook f6. You know, it's not clear. The Manchurian Candidate. This is surprising, but I don't know what Chef Master's supposed to do. I didn't like h5. This is trickier than I thought. Speaking of tricky, so you let me play d5 and you played e5. Whoa. Wow. Wow. Doctor of tension. Mandalorian is a series. There goes that Netflix stuff again. I haven't seen anything on Netflix. Don't know anything. I'm a newbie. Damn it. One thing, Ruslan is sure fast. But Morales is scary too. c5, knight b5. I don't like that. Asterbait is basically a new Nimzovich. His natural Nimzovichian tendencies coming to light. Wow, dude. I'm sorry. That is totally a tribute to Asterbait. Alright. Literally Asterbait's favorite plan by someone on sound. That's crazy. What is my freaking plan here? To play e6? I don't know, man. Out of the pin and stopping knight b5. Wow. Good move. A professional. I don't like how fast World Loser is moving. He's got some sort of simple answer, of course. You guys are supposed to get in time pressure sometimes. It doesn't seem too popular around here. The concept of getting into time pressure. Knight b5. Knight b5, take, queen takes, bishop takes b2. My b7 pawn is hanging. Structure starts to get a little dodgy, and there's this threat of this sweeper push. I'm getting worried about this. What about b5? b5 takes, knight takes b6. It's very artificial. My plan was to play knight b5, now he wrecked it. Berserker seems really strong. Knight b5, take, queen takes, there. Maybe we have a way to play this. I don't know. This is like a weird decision. About f4, Imre. And my plan was to play e6, right? God, I mean, that could just backfire horribly for me. Okay. Well, I mean, blockading is the key. First of all, must blockade. I think I've had that position before. Is Jim just lost here? No. He is a daring escape artist. He is not necessarily lost. Bishop g5, f6, bishop e3. Visibly black's position looks dubious, but what can white do? Knight takes, pawn takes, e4, knight takes e3. What am I supposed to do? Okay, so cheesy noob now. I mean, the knight on a3, that's terrible. He put his king in a bad place. Yevgeny did the impossible. He took the pawn to c5. What? 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 This has to be a blunder. What? How can you do that? I don't get it. I don't understand. Seriously? I'm just gonna resign this. This is not like a player who's 1,000 in blitz under any circumstances playing black here. I was just like wiped off the board, like I didn't know where I was. Unfortunately, World Loser is tough. Scary, man. The time pressure, even in a simul, he's putting me under. We have a problem, Houston. We have a problem, Houston. Like, I have to find some sort of tactical resources here, it looks like. Because he's got me. Otherwise. Normally, like Capablanca would play Queen A4 check and Queen A3, so I figured out who Notch Papa was. We didn't know. That's our one Queen's Gambit game. Okay, if D5... I don't know if I can play D5. The point was to play D5, but I'm not really... My pieces aren't really in the right place. D5. Alright, let's try it anyway. I don't know if Elric blundered or if he did this on purpose. It seems like a strange way for white to play. Not really his style. I mean, he's pretty solid normally. It still may be fine for white. What if I take on D4? You take on E6 check. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Rook E8 maybe. Counterintuitive. But solidly protecting my pawn. Maybe not so stupid. Rook E8. The Legionnaire. Takey, takey. Tiki. My bishop's trapped. Haha, not really. But almost. I mean, is that a factor? Is my bishop trapped? That's disturbing. Okay, so approximately equal ending here. Never seen anyone play this before. Like I said, bishop d2 is a new move as far as I know. Classical Queen's Gambit. There's Queen A4 anyway. The delayed Queen A4. Is Roslambert losing a piece? Pieces, parts. Play too fast. Probe. Captain Picard, let's try launching a probe first into the planet's atmosphere and see if we get some results. Edward. Edward, you're gonna force me to be hyper aggressive now. And he's got this Queen v3 check. No, I can't mess around, and I have to waste a tempo now. Man, I have to waste a tempo. Can't believe it. Can I play like a waiting move? H6 or something? God. Computer would be so happy here with black. I just hate this. Whatever, I don't know what to do. I'm playing blitz. Acerbate continues to turn into Nimzovich. Black's way too passive. I don't like what Cheesy Noob did with the decor. He's put himself in a crazy position. With the king over there. I mean, that's just nutty. Nutty bar. A nutty bar. This is literally like playing Leiko now. You realize that. A4, A6, A5. A4, B5, of course. A4 has no effect, really. What happened? Queen, I'm sorry, Rook F7. F7, yep. I'm like overextended. It looks like I'm overextended. Now you can't trap my bishop. H5, master. What? Who do you think you are? Unbelievable. How dare you play H5? So what's happening here? Like Queen A7? Am I going to blunder this pawn back? Knight takes D5, pawn D5, bishop D5. Black's going to castle queenside. It may not be that bad there. It's not that bad there if he castles queenside. So what do you do? It's not that simple. The situation is not as great as we thought. You can castle out of this just like that. There's still 21 games left. Are you kidding? My God. I never played this line really with white much because it seems like it's probably kind of drawish. I guess I'm supposed to play like A5. How can he put more pressure on the D pawn? Yeah, this isn't okay. This just can't be okay for white. Man, I'm having hallucinations. Terrible hallucinations. Acer. Acerbic. I don't know, Morales' control of E5 is kind of shaky here by his standards. If I don't play that, you'll play Queen F5 first. Does that matter? I need to defend my pawn. This is crazy. I don't know that Queen F5 does anything. It's weird. Now my bishop's trapped. Sort of. LeBron James is 2146. Why did I think I didn't look at his rating at all? I thought he was like a 1500. He misplayed the opening and dropped a pawn. But he's a 2146. Whoa. I saw a lot of that today in the streamer battle. I usually think of myself as bad in the openings. You just didn't know the line. So I gotta make sure my thing doesn't get trapped. He's a tactician. I mean, I can defend it twice, no problem. Or maybe play b5 to get out. But I didn't realize he was so high rated. That's changing my expectations about the game. Never get your thing trapped in the door. Yeah, I watched too much of the Borat movie. Probably not good for you. So now we have to forget about this material thing and attacking and just think about positional play. Positionally, we're better. Positionally, we're better. Positional chess. And we've got tactical threats as well. Bishop takes d5. My issue with it is like castle's queen side. I have to lose time, and time is money. Yes, and my knight is on h4. I have a bad feeling about this. This is not an appropriate draw for... An inappropriate draw for pornographic. You have a knight? You have a knight there? You can just recapture with a knight? What? a5. Another professional move. Speaking of a5, Warnacki would be happy. I'm supposed to play like king f8. He hasn't even played queen a3 yet. a5 is a move. I don't know if it's a good one. Astrobate preempting me. Wow. Astrabate's a genius. Queen g6, b5, whatever. And you want your pawn. You're trying to win a pawn here. Oh my god. So what if I just go rook a8 first? Mr. Slow is sacrificing his g7 pawn. I've never seen anyone do that. Threatening mate with rook h5. Maybe not today. Morales is dominating the wrong central square. But he's still making a case for e5, it looks like. He's not comfortable unless he's dominating e5. Fishing expedition. Thunk yourself into time pressure. Castle's queenside, knight g5, c4. What's going on here? Again, a very weird position. Bishop g5. I'm just like playing all kinds of different random moves. Whoa. Bishop g5, what does that do? Okay. Rook g8, g3, f5. f5 first. Move 11 is very resourceful. Finding counterplay now on the queen side with a5, a4. I don't like that. I don't like that. h3, classic Tartakover waiting move. Oh, you took my pawn. You're not supposed to do that. I'm not sure there's anything I can really do about it. And there are tactics. Bishop e5, bishop e5, knight e5, knight c3. What? What? You've got that? If I play knight e5 first, are you serious? Got such a wimp. Separation of rook and state. The center. But I'm not sure what's going on here. I do like the center. The new center, he stopped me from playing c4. Very deep. Artificially isolating. Artificially isolating my pawn. Rook d6. Is this for real? Rook d4. It's going to trap my bishop, so I'll have to play b5. There's no other choice. I just got to try to hold that. Rook a8, a well-timed maneuver. There's no squares to my bishop. That's pretty crafty. Castling queenside. Another pawn. It's like end, bookends. Right. All right, so knight c2 here. You're going to play a5 now. Oh my god. Cheesy Noob has got this demented style. Man, I mean, it's just crazy. I don't care. He's the master of like locking positions with knights. Wow. Move 11. Move 11. Your other move 11. The other move 11. Move 9. Someone on sound. Practical. Practical player, you're giving me a headache, man. As always. I really need to develop. You've got a very strange style, my friend. How does he come up with this stuff? Feels like I'm saying that about everybody. Everybody has a strange style except for me. Now it's still in the opening, telling me about it. A lot of players. Pawn f5. You played bishop, sorry, bishop, rook, whatever. I looked at bishop d4. Is that an option? Bishop d4, pawn d4. Queen b7, knight c5. Looks kind of fun. But I was thinking of bishop c3 to pick that pawn. Pick a pawn. Any pawn. Right, okay, I'm on the guide there. What is going on here? What? LeBron James? He's used like 3 minutes for the whole game. I know I'm getting boring. It's my job. Jim with the tactical trick. Well, I got c6 pawn. Incorrigible. How does that work? Akshab is too crazy. You need to chill out. You're trying to force things too much and play for time in an inferior position. You can't do that. You need to just play chess and stop thinking about the clock so much. Man, this is, again, theoretical novelty by white in the opening. It looks like with bishop d2. Asterby, what are you doing? What are you doing? Your pawns. Whoa. Queen a3, ultra positional. Knight c6. What? Alright, we got this. We got this under control. Under control with the center. Center. Rent-a-center. Do you guys remember Rent-a-center? Pawn takes b4. That's a good stock buy. Rent-a-center. Are they still in business? Man, this is insane. Bob would probably know. I mean it in the best possible way, Bob. Yeah, I mean, rent-a-centers are normally in the bedroom communities. Of course, it's a poor community. Inner city or suburban poor communities, maybe. Wish I had more time here. Alright, this game I would probably play for a win if I had more time, but I'm going to try to take a rep by draw. A rep by draw. Bishop a7 now. Mr. Tricky. Dude. It's perverse how you play chess. Scary. Alright. What was my plan here? To draw? I don't even know what my move was. Rook takes guy? Rook takes guy. I'm the first one on the 7th rank. So the secret move comes in from Berserker. Like a secret Grandmaster. What? Wait, how does that work? What is this, seriously? How does that work? I don't get it. I'm gonna take it. You're just speculating, or you really have something there? Nutchpop is like playing Capablanca. About the same strength. I'm beginning to wonder like why my rook is on c8 though. I'm sure there's a reason for that. He basically is Capablanca. I said the same about Schieberspieler. But this is crazy. He's just too good. It's ridiculous. You should see the performance he had in the team. Excellent. Okay, I'm out of time. I'm gonna lose on time. That's for sure. Bishop a6. What am I thinking about? It's crazy. I was thinking about bishop a6. Seriously? What? They're just blitz games. It's okay. That's a piece. Peace out. How come you guys are in less time pressure than me? Answer that question. Move 11 is like the master of defense, it turns out. The Minister of Defense. What is going on here is the question. Alright, I don't know. I'm probably winning there, but I'm so confused. I don't know where I am anymore. I feel more comfortable in endgames when I'm in time pressure. Morales with the uncompromising move, of course. The most uncompromising move like possible. With time pressure. The what? What just happened? What did you just do? You got a tactic? Don't panic. I'm panicking because of time. Okay, this is a piece up. Piece up and piece out. Wait, what? What? I thought I had a rook on e8. That's mental. I thought that with my rook on e8. What? His knight is trapped? Not exactly. Capablanca Jr., it's like playing Uber driver. Oh my god, are you serious? Are you even kidding me? How good he is? He is Capablanca. Mertesacker had a long history of playing like a genius. Hasn't been in the Simuls lately. Wait, what? Oh. I have way too many games here and time pressure. Aspirate has a mate? You better not, man. Better not shout. Knight takes, queen takes, check. King h2, rook h6. That's not happening. Not today. Better not. Dude, you're down a piece here. What am I even thinking about? Simul, Blitz Simul. Classic Blitz Simul. Running for the hills. Where are the hills? Show me the hills. Here, there, take. What? Check. I told you not to play for time. Rule number 1. Damn it. Whoa. What? What are you doing attacking my bishop? How dare you do that? Rook h4. An original concept. The Minister of Defense. I don't have time. I don't have enough advantage there either. Offer to draw from Berserker. Yeah, I'm flagging lots of games. I offer Acerbator Reside. Right. Offer you resign. Really tense game with Imre. Rook sack. Edward L. Rick. Edward L. Rick. Edward L. Murrow. Edward L. Rick is trying to checkmate me. Or no, he's trying to win 2 pieces for the rook. A little trick there. Rook trick. I like that knight there in my face. What happened? Rook Takes a7. What? Let's hope for the best. Yep. Ask me what? Give me something. Give me it now. Too many pieces. Someone on sound. Interesting. How he can play. Scary guy. Craziness. Okay. More material, please. You're attacking the one move threat. I don't believe it. Oh. This stuff is unbelievable that Mr. Slowhand comes up with like no time. Holy crap. Every time, every week. He's like God with no time left. With his increment. What happened? Just all about forced win in the end game. Legion has 10 minutes left. I could play him for 10 years. I would never win a single game. It's impossible to beat him. Move 11 is pretty solid himself. Damn. What? What is going on here? Spassky Portish. Classic. King h4 not recommended. Wow, the A pawn. Move 11 is scary guy, man. Scary. Frightening. So it's like a forced win for black. Edward R. Murrow. Wait. Right. How do I finish him off now? What? What happened? Are you serious? You saved your pawn? The time is ridiculous. Cheesy noob. Cheesy noob. He's the craziest guy ever. This is so crazy. My time is just running out. Stop playing for tricks. What? Oh my god. Congratulations on your time win. What? I guess we have the Imre on the tougher days today. One of his tougher days. What? The what just happened? Wow. Oh my god. Dude, you should just resign here. I mean, that's just wrong. Whoa. Too many people playing for time. It's not cool. That's not the point. Masturbate's like the worst. Damn. Nah, he's the worst. The Legion is ridiculous. That's how strong he is. My god. This was a weird move. Move 11 is move 11. Someone on sound is like playing Lasker. Basically. I've got Capablanca on the other board. There's a few players I'm not going to play anymore after the Simul, but I won't name names right now. It's ridiculous to try to play that much for time. World Loser, I don't mind the way he played. That's his normal style. I feel like he's doing his normal thing. But some of the others. Wow. You got away. This is ridiculous. My move 11 is unbelievable. Unbelievable defensively. I didn't realize how strong you were in defense. This is disgraceful. Black should resign, not have 25 minutes left for the game. That's terrible. I'm just offering a draw here. I mean, this has got to be a draw. King h4 doesn't work. For the people who have like 20 minutes left, my God, man. I mean, move 11, it's sick. This is disgusting, dude. I will never ever play another game with you. I mean, that's disgraceful to offer a draw. Damn, dude. You can't do that to a master who's like giving a 25 board simul. Dude, that's ridiculous. What happened? Someone has had the strangest, creepy style. Damn. Creepy. That's so weird. What? What? Are you serious? I'm just gonna take a draw there. It's ridiculous. Another one move threat. Dude, you're so creepy. Creeping me out. I just don't have time for that. What? Move 11 is like playing some kind of Russian grandmaster. This too. Wow. What? Oh, I have a check. Good, I noticed that. Come on, man. I mean, you can't do this. Dude, the master of creepiness just continues to creep in the scariest way. Ooh, the special Imre today. Not the usual. I'm losing this. The what happened? Are you kidding? What? Right. Scary. No checks. Speaking of checks. Creepy, someone on sound. What? Oh, Chef Master just swindled me. That sucks. When did you play Rook B7 and B4? And I just ignored it? Oh, I'm gonna lose because of time. Grandmaster. Move 11. Damn. Whew. Okay, this is a draw. Obviously. I don't know, somehow move 11 went from loss to winning magically. He may have not been completely lost, but he was much, much worse. Very little hope for survival. What did Cheesy Noob do? I don't understand. There was a mouse slip by Mertesacker, I guess. God, you're so scary, dude. So many crazy tense games. Now my knight's hanging? How long has my knight been hanging? It's like, dude. The time use tricks. You're hanging your e6 pawn. Wow. Can we survive? Not easily. Another. How can I lose this game? It's unbelievable. I'm so pissed about that. Bishop e3. At least I would have enough time to think on a few moves. It would be good. But every single move I have to make instantaneously. It's devastating. What happened? Bishop e8? And that works? Whoa. So we're going to get down some end games. Lots of draws. One loss so far. Cheesy Noob is going to win the end game down 2 pawns. Are you even kidding me? Almost dropped a piece here. If I had enough time to play normally, I would. This is crazy. So I'm lost in the king and pawn game against Cheesy Noob. That's maybe the most disturbing game I've ever lost in my life. I didn't even stop to think about it. It's utterly ridiculous. That's what this Simul degenerates into. Because of the time pressure. It just sucks. All these games are ruined in time pressure. I'm lost here. Totally. Anybody could beat me in this position. Wow. And now you have bishop a4, which I missed. Another secret move. Damn. The time pressure is just devastating. Basically, someone on sound has done nothing for the last 20 moves. Just try to flag me. Alright. This is lost. I have pawn takes. How about my b pawn? Morales is going after my c pawn next. I don't know. I'm getting confused again. Wait for me to hang pieces. I should win this against Mr. Slow. I don't know about this rook end game. I don't like it. White has like another trick now. I'm lost no matter what I do. This isn't normal, not a normal game. Man, that is tough. Is my knight trapped? No, my knight is trapped. b3. Yes, that's the secret move he had. These games that I lost, man, are painful. Just totally crushed on time. Positions just fell apart. What? Oh, so you got it all worked out. Of course. With 40 seconds left. Morales was winning all the way. Obviously. Bishop f4. That's cool. Such a depressing Simul. I should just resign against Cheesy Noob. But the games I lost were like my best positions. Literally. I had a huge advantage against move 11. He was like completely paralyzed. Cheesy Noob was totally lost. Playing Castles Queenside in the London system. Or whatever you want to call it. Like, that's completely maniacal. He had to be completely 100% lost. And I just let him go in a winning king and pawn game. I can't believe it. This is so sick. The endgame master. Now, obviously, this is hopeless. King g5, g3, resigns. Maybe the worst game I ever lost, honestly. I mean, it's a comedy. I can't believe it. It's even possible to lose that position. You'd have to try to lose that position for my side against Cheesy Noob. I have no clue that I'm losing a king and pawning game. That's just obvious to everybody that I'm completely lost and I don't see it. What? Someone on sound is kind of cocky. He was like better, I guess. But this piece sacrifice seems like you could even lose really easily doing that. I thought the position against move 11 is completely lost, but it's more complicated than it looked. Check. I mean, realistically, you know, I wouldn't. Well, it's just funny. All right. Is it Zugzwang yet? Why don't you just get it over with and beat me? What was my waiting move? I don't have one. Here? Oh no, c5. Oh, the trick. Another trick. Do I have anything like check? Check on a6? There's nothing I can do here. I mean, this is lost. This is ridiculous. I'll just move my king back and forth. Move 11 likes that. Two losses, 10 wins, 8 draws. Sorry for all the draws. So, speaking of draws, I better win the B pawn. If I win the H pawn, it's very unclear he has those two connectors. I'm lucky to get a draw he was winning. Theoretically, I'm better now. I didn't think there was a chance I could win, but who knows. This is a really, really irritating position. I think the Legion gets the award for the most difficult player to play against. If I get more time against someone on sound, he's going to be sorry. Because I think I might not even be worse there. Realistically, if I had a little bit of time to think, I might even be better. H5 threatening mate in 1. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. The mate is sort of difficult to avoid, except for rook takes g2. He has the right color rook pawn and everything. On the plus side, his king is not really in a great position. No, I'm thinking move 11 can, well, not being the great defender that he is, I'm sure, but objectively, that isolated pawn. I've been a nice guy so far with move 11, offering lots of like draws by repetition and stuff, but I think Mr. Nice Guy time is over. Morales, what happened? Did you lose? Was I winning? Was I winning with king c4? I'm extremely lucky there. Move E. Yes, he found it. Master had that move. Surprisingly. What a surprise. Looks like he's decided to win today. So all in games are winning for white here. He's up 1 pawn and his king is paralyzed on the back rank. Why the F am I losing automatically? That's ridiculous. That's so insane. I can't believe it. King F7? Whoa. So I'm gonna need to play like e4 at some point, which sucks because it will make me commit my stuff. How about bishop e4 check, f5, then bishop d3? I don't know. I can't save the pawn. What? Queen d5. Wow. Queen h7. That's unbelievable. Did he just blunder that? Or he's like sacrificing that on purpose? Are you serious? Queen h7? Rook h8? Wow. Oh my god. What? Knight g5 check? Pawn takes? Rook f1 check, and he's got this insane tactic, queen f1 in that position. Just happens to have that. Wow. Just happened to have that. What normal opening? I mean, black is worse here, and he's like trying to win, it looks like. Rook takes. Is that a loss for me? I don't know what I'm trying to do here. I mean, am I just like trying to win or draw? It's like I might even be trying to lose. Objectively. H6. See, the thing is, I don't know if I'm better here or worse. I thought I was a little better. King g5. It's gonna draw. I missed something? No. There's nothing I could do. Maybe it's just a draw. It's completely okay for him to have all his pawns in the wrong color. It's unbeatable. Damn, it's already after 10 o'clock, and we still have 4 games left. Wow. I mean, g5. I need to get rid of these pawns. Wrong color rook pawn. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Easy draw. He sees everything. King g6, not a good move. Can't take it anymore. I can't take it. Is there any way to like trick him here somehow? Trick myself, maybe. Self-trick. Chef Massa has 10 minutes left. How the heck? This Simul never used to be that long. It seems like it got longer recently. Bishop g4 is a good move. Why didn't you think of that before? Two for one sale. All right. Sees everything. Always take with check. He sees everything. Every time. Oh no, there's another check. Now what do we do? Punishment for crimes committed against chess humanity. I'm having too much fun to stop. This is the wrong pawn. This is the wrong pawn, man. So I'm not winning here. That's not fair. It's not fair. Wait. Just wait. How about my pawn? Does my pawn count? You have a check? That's really, really mean. I don't like that. Don't like that check. Damn. I have to reconsider my plan here. There's a check there. I have to go to d6. What are you talking about, Chinese GM? What Chinese GM? There's got to be a way to save this, of course. E4. What? The e6 pawn could be dangerous. What? He has defense here? Are you even joking? You have a defense there? I have time. I thought I'm completely winning on knight g5, but he has queen d6 check, king h4, and queen e7. But wait, yeah, queen e7. Jeez. Oh my god. He has queen e7 on king h4. Can't believe I'm not winning. Knight g5, I totally missed it. Queen d6 check. The only move. I mean, I guess I could play... Well, I can't. I have to go to h2. What about knight e5? I mean, is that stupid, actually? There's nothing with knight e5? I'm tired, man. It's been a long grumpy Simul. Chef Master's gonna beat me. I lost 2 already with a million draws. I don't see it, man. E4, pawn takes pawn, king e3. Can I try anything? Not really, right? I'm lucky to draw. That was lost against Move 11 previously. Chef Master is taking this very seriously. He's got the ironclad technique now. He saw it after I said it. I have to go here. This is lost. This is not lost. We're better now. His king is in a bad position. So this is perverse. Should have some sort of study-like move. Maybe I still do. I don't believe it though. Rook f8, rook f8. Rook f7. Rook f7, no. Rook f7, queen f7. The problem is I don't have another good move after that. Should I take on a3? That's a forced draw. Is it better than this line though? Maybe not. Maybe I should play a5 actually. The pawn's not going anywhere. I can go like rook d5. I guess if I'm trying to win. I don't see it, what I can do. I mean, unless I can try to win by trading queens, you know, but his rook is so fast and my king is in front of my pawns. Rook f8, some kind of line like that. What did he do? a4? It's kind of a weird move. Rook f7 winning? What? How would it be winning? Rook f7, queen f7, rook f7, queen f7. I have no threat. He just plays like rook e7 or something. I mean rook d7 or something. How do I make progress after that? Chef Master's got the steel trap technique. I'm lost. I'm resigning that. I don't want to see that anymore. Good game. No, not really, but not bad. It was sort of stupid. I mean, I just like didn't pay attention in time pressure and hung my b2 pawn. It's a kind of dumb way to lose, obviously. Rook f7, rook f7, queen f7. I don't have any threats. He just plays like rook d7 or something. I don't have any time to do any other stuff. I could try maybe rook e2, but I mean, it's very complicated. He's got rook f6. My king isn't safe. Rook f8, queen e6 or something. Queen e6, knight e6, but I probably lose there. I'm just going to take a draw. I don't see it. The other game is ongoing. I don't believe I have a win. That was kind of a weird game. I thought I was totally worse, and then I knew you shouldn't go into that end game though. Or at least you're not better in that end game. The piece sacrifice was sort of dubious for someone unsound. And then like these risky moves like h6 and king f7, what were you doing? Totally unnecessary. Alright, last game. This has been a really long simul. It seems like someone unsound was too obsessed like with playing for a win no matter what. You know, like he wanted to spite me by not letting me have a draw or something. You got to be objective. I think you're being, you know, irrational, like trying to win there. A little bit irrational. If you want to win, you got to not sacrifice that piece on f4 and and win somehow there. But you wanted to win without doing anything, which is why I was irritated. You were like trying to get me to flag or something, you know? I mean, I don't mind losing, but you have to beat me. Just moving back and forth. It's like, I felt I was slightly worse, so I didn't want to offer a draw, but I would be pissed if I just lost with some sort of stupid move. Okay, Imre here is probably not lost, I guess. But he did manage to go into an endgame of pawn down. I mean, it's tricky. He's going to lose on time. He lost on time. I don't think that's a winning position. I seriously don't know, but I don't think so. All right, so 11 wins, 11 draws, and 3 losses. Congratulations to the winners. I had some interesting games, some bad results. Cheesy Noob's game made me not sleep tonight. I had no clue I was losing until I saw the king and pawn game. Like, oh my god, what did I do? Wait, I have 5 pawns. Oh, they're both isolated. That was idiotic. But we had some good blunders from our opponents. We managed to save some tough positions. Way too many draws, guys. Sorry about the time pressure. Just before I go, I'm going to take one glance at Summon on Sound's game, because that was the most interesting from the final there. I was curious if I had anything. Let's see. If I can find it, it seems to be hiding. They always do that. Apparently I'm winning. But am I winning? No, maybe not. I mean, the computer says +2, but who's that? Somebody's phone analysis? Where's the win? Show me the win. Show me the win. Where's the money? Oh, alright. King G1. Is King G1 better than King G3 somehow? King G1, Rook F8. Now I can play Knight G5. And my king can't get checked. So this was the way to do it. Now you have one move here. But this is a problem. You know, it's always check on D4. So the computer finds a line. Queen check here, King G8, Queen G6 check. That doesn't do anything. It's just repeating moves. So this is my only line. Knight F7, Rook F7, Queen F7, which doesn't drop D4 with check. And now a Rook endgame. Wow. You could try to take on D4 too. The Rook endgame doesn't look real attractive because the 2 connected passed pawns here. But the engine is like, wait. It's not so simple. I like my connected passed pawns. King G2, Rook takes A3. And everything hinges on this Rook endgame. Man. I don't know, you know. Maybe I'm winning, but it took very good technique. Imre Barty missed the winning move, and it was a draw after. He was never lost. Oh, well, it should have been a draw objectively. Yeah, this wasn't that easy, you know. But you never should have given me any winning chances there, Someone on Sound. Yeah, Imre was clearly close to winning. Alright, guys, I gotta go. Long Simul. We're gonna be back tomorrow morning. You missed a mate in 1. You missed a mate in 1? Oh, mate in 1 variation. Okay. 1 variation +5. Yeah, it was a disaster. I was totally better against move 11. I don't know what I was doing. Alright, I will be back tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Guys, thank you for subscribing and for being part of the stream. Thanks for the tough games. Really late for me, so I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for hosting Panda's Tarantula for a week. Hey, thanks for still watching while I was transformed. Bye-bye, guys. See you tomorrow. Blitz and Rapid, 11 a.m. CET. Bye-bye.